Wait, do gargoyles have like a soul or anything?
The real question is, do gargoyles dream of stone sheep?
It sounds like a horrible dream.
Man, I'm made of rocks.
All right, who remembers what happened last session?
We were fighting with young Lord Bloom, right? And we helped him kill a giant fire demon. But then the acid trip ended, and then we ended up back in the room with Volcrovas is still a woolly mammoth, isn't he?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, aren't we all a woolly mammoth?
Well, actually, I feel like I'm more of a giant sloth, but okay.
Wacky Megatherium.
Megafauna's gonna megafauna.
Yeah, so it was like some sort of strange, an extremely powerful, extremely provocative shared illusion. It's not a common sort of your common conjurer's illusion. There was something strange about it. I will say, as all of that faded away and you guys awoke on the floor, Gaspard probably came to remember that was quite similar to one of Bloom's tales of adventures past that he, of course, told ad nauseum at every opportunity. The first of the demon creatures that he killed back in the day, he did claim to be a massive two-headed fire giant that he fought in sort of a lava rift. As you remember and think back on it, you remember that it was kind of a tragic tale, as upon the complete destruction of this creature, the lava actually erupted and destroyed some nearby settlements. And it's said that there is a volcano there now, down in the wilds of Cartouche.
Well, it was a dumb fucking place to build a town. The only tragedy is urban planning.
Felt the same to me about Pompeii. But you know, a good scene. Wake up to a nice volcano.
Yeah. But you guys seem to have almost changed the outcome of that battle, at least in terms of the illusion.
Yeah, I don't think Lord Bloom told the story of how a giant woolly mammoth came out of fucking nowhere. It
It's
just
true.
crushed the giants' heads and left them to fall into the volcano and die.
Given the amount of detail that he was prone to going into at the drop of a hat, you'd think that probably would have gotten a mention. Vukrivars and Malcolm, as you guys kind of sit up from your prone positions on the ground, where apparently you had been hallucinating vividly, you kind of look around at each other and you notice something strange. Gaspar's eye. He has heterochromia. His eyes are two different colors.
Yep, we got green, we got gold.
One of the eyes is actually now kind of a dark blood red around the iris.
The green one or the gold one?
Yeah, the gold one, actually, yes. The gold one is now like a deep blood red around the iris.
I was gonna say I don't want Christmas colors if I can avoid it.
Do I have a mirror so I can hold it, like give it to him and be like, I think you got something going on your face
With
there?
your fabulous hair, you almost certainly have a very nice compact mirror, at least.
I also hand him the pick, just in case he needs the pick as well. Not for your eye. Just, to do your hair.
Here, this is what's happened to your eye. Hands of the pick. Do the right thing, son. Do the right. I think we established in an earlier episode that he is slowly becoming Jigsaw, so I guess that does pan out.
God damn.
Don't have any eye drops or anything for that. This looks like a real bad case of dry eye now that I think about it.
Does this look like dry eyes or does it look like, oh no, the demon eye? Ah!
It may be demonic in nature. You do not know the answer to that, but it does not look like you have just like a little bit of like inflammation about the white of the eye. This is the iris, and it is bright red.
Man, did we get upgrades too? Malcolm's gonna check his hands. He's gonna touch his afro to see if there's anything there. No horns.
I'm sure there's something in there. You use that like an afro of holding.
That oh, god damn it, that'd be a brilliant item, wouldn't it?
Just put a bag of holding in your afro, dude. You can be the change you want to see in the world.
I can. Ah. Oh, asked if Lord Bloom was here because we had so many questions, but then right, he vanished.
No, he did not come with you. It's difficult to say if that was not actually the real young Lord Bloom, or if maybe it was and he's physically located somewhere else. You don't know.
Yeah,
Oh.
Vokravaz will try to ponder further on that with how we met Lord Bloom in there, but he's not here, whether he's further in. But instead, he's just going to make elephant noises.
Yeah, he would be doing that with a woolly mammoth brain. So
They're not smart?
they're smart for animals, but they are still animals.
Weren't they one of them brain the size of a pea kind of vibes?
Nah, they're smarter than that. They're on par with modern elephants.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a pretty wise animal.
Yeah. Now mastodons were kind of dumb, but I don't want to start launching into my fucking Cenozoic megafauna fucking shit because I will be on that bullshit all day.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably heal ourselves though, because I feel like
We already did at the end of last session.
did we?
Didn't we? We had Lady Fitrian do all that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lady
we
Fitri-
had a little bit of healing, but then we fought those mimics and those.
Oh,
other dudes
I got
that
healed
beat
up
the
to where I
shit
was.
out of Malcolm.
At the beginning of the session. So I'm not awesome, but I'm okay.
Not great. So probably should get something.
Here's a question, Adam. Well,
Mhm.
you know what? Vukro's just going to try it, just as a woolly mammoth. He's going to see if he's even able to squeeze out of the door.
Okay, as you can see, the door itself here is a set of double doors, so you have a shot at it. I will ask you to make a dexterity saving throw with the mammoth's stat block. What'd you get?
0. I rolled a nat 1 with a -1.
So here's what happens.
You die.
These double doors, they push outward. You stick your head in. You get your head in, no problem. You get your ears beyond it, and your shoulders actually just kind of get caught. And then you try to back up, and your head is caught in the doors. So you can't really push forward more than a few feet, and backwards, your head is stuck. So you are now stuck in the doorway.
Okay, and I'm guessing if this is happening on these double doors, those single doors that are further out are going to be impossible.
It's a reasonable assumption to make.
I think those single doors are all at the bar trying to meet somebody.
It's a joke. Nicely done.
It's always funnier when someone explains it.
I do not have a shrinking spell.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to dismiss it.
Yeah, sorry.
Do a strength check to destroy the door.
You could try to destroy the door if you wanted to.
I was considering it, but if I do that for all the doors that we're going to have to go through, I'm probably gonna bring the place down on us.
No, I'm sure it's built sturdy. Then again, I have said that in a lot of temples, and things have gone sideways quick.
That scene from Indiana Jones where he's got the sand and he takes the idol and he swaps them real quick, but in
Oh,
the
no.
background there's just a rampaging fucking elephant. And that's,
That was the behind the scenes that you didn't see.
yeah.
Didn't make sense for that to be a load-bearing idol anyway. All right, so what exactly... Okay, so the mammoth is stuck in the doors, and the mammoth is caught in the double doors. I think it's also especially funny that he was just the first one to leave. You guys are dealing with the aftermath of all this shit, and he just turns around, leaves, and gets caught in the door. I'm just picturing that. It's fucking brilliant. All right, so what is Trunk Ravar's gonna do?
Yeah, he is going to dismiss the spell.
Okay.
He'll need some healing as well, and he can't heal his normal form
While in mammoth form,
while
yeah.
a mammoth.
So yeah, there's just like sort of like a path of like compressing air that's filling the space that this bulk used to be, and the doors just kind of swing a little bit wildly, and you're just kind of standing in the middle of them. Polymorphing probably really fucks with physics, just in like the general local area.
Yeah, the doors shoot open, bang against the wall, swing back, smack him in the face, and he just falls back into the room.
Got a good slapstick going on right here today.
I had a dream I was an elephant.
No, you were an elephant.
A woolly elephant.
What the fuck is going on with your eye?
I don't know.
Yeah, we should check out that next room. Maybe there's another fun illusion that we can, like, explore. Maybe that'll explain where Lord Bloom is.
Oh, I heard someone say healing. We need some of that.
Oh, yes. We don't want to die. Yeah. Lady Fitry.
I'm rather running low on spells.
We're gonna run low on life if we die.
Shit. I mean, you right.
But yeah, alright, who's first?
I think Volkerfars, you said that you were hurt badly.
I am also poisoned, I think.
Oh.
Either that or that potion was really, really good.
I don't think the potion was really good, to be honest.
Yes, you still have the poisoned condition.
Oh, I still have a polymorph apple.
Eat it. I'm just kidding. Save it for the next giant demon. Hopefully we can make it worse.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it doesn't turn into a dragon. I don't think that's on the list.
If it's not, it should be.
Very well, I'll just burn some more resources.
That's your job. Be like me being like, oh man, I can't swing my sword. If I swing my sword too much, I might break my sword. God.
Yes, but we must pace ourselves, hadn't we? If you break your sword the first few rooms of a dungeon, you're going to have a hard time of it, aren't you?
Just go back out, buy a new sword. You just
Okay.
take a nap. Like,
Very well, let's just head back out then.
go ahead.
Where?
Vukro's going to put his arm up. Can she heal me before she leaves?
Nope. This is on principle. I'm kidding.
She'll go ahead and she'll go ahead and lesser restore you as she is bitching at Gaspar. And so yeah, you no longer have the poison condition.
So very well, and who gets the healing? Who needs it the most?
I think either me or N. I don't know how much HP N has.
N kind of hisses at the notion that he might need healing. And he starts sort of rummaging.
Last time you said something along the lines that he was so fucked up that magical healing wasn't going to help him that much anyway.
Magical, yeah, it's not going to help him with his poor brittle bones, his tiny little mongoose bones.
Does lesser restoration cover any HP with it?
Lesser restoration just removes a condition.
I have 36 out of I think 48 HP, so I'm okay. If somebody else needs healing more, they should take it.
I have 13 HP out of like 51. So.
I have 19 out of 82. And I am kind of the tank. If I take the level 3, will Isaac be able to get some from what's left?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, definitely do that. Your whole character is based on taking damage, so you need some HP.
He has to survive the damage to actually use it, right? You know?
Yep. Take 3d8 plus 4 points back, Volkervars, and 2d8 plus 4 for Malcolm.
God, that's still only 12.
Oh boy.
Those were some bad rolls.
That's how you know she doesn't like us.
Okay, I got 13.
He got more than... Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks, guys.
How many spells left does she have total?
Let's see, that was my last third. I've got one more second level and 2 more first levels.
It feels like we're getting to the point where if we want any more healing, we're gonna have to take a short rest anyway.
Oh yeah, we could
Yep.
just clear off one of these tables and like these tables, and then just sleep here. And N can sleep in that chest over there.
The only problem there is we are looking for people on a time limit, and a short rest does take. Is it an hour?
A short rest is an hour, yes.
A short rest will take an hour. So do
Well,
we want to? Do
yeah.
we want to burn out the
Okay.
healing, and then if we have to short rest later, do that?
My question: what gets restored on a short rest versus a long rest?
There are certain abilities that are like class relevant, but apart from that, what you can do is you can spend hit dice. You have 6 hit dice for your class's like level of hit die, and you can spend from that pool. And you only regain a certain amount of those hit dice back that you would be able to spend in the future on a long rest. It's not even like all of them; it's like half of them. So you can sort of heal just by resting.
I'll be honest. I feel
Mhm.
like if I was the rescuee and people were coming to rescue me and they needed to rest for an hour so that they could ensure they were going to rescue me, I think that'd be okay.
Well, it's better than getting yourself killed in the process.
My thoughts exactly. But it doesn't restore any spells for Lady Fitrian or anything?
No, unfortunately, spells for the most part, spell slots require a long rest.
That makes plenty of sense.
It's also worth mentioning that you guys have been down here for a little bit. I'm going to say probably like an hour already. Lord Bloom, at least from what you gathered from intelligence-wise upstairs, has been missing for the better part of a day at this point.
I'm willing, as his, direct family member, to say
Fuck that
I
old
think
guy.
we can gamble that he can last another hour. He's a tough old bastard.
Sure.
All right, so you guys just kind of hunker down. In the background, N kind of starts rifling through things.
I want to be careful over there. They got some bad drinks.
Well, if you don't take the ones that were poisoned, then you're probably fine.
Wouldn't they all be poisoned?
I don't know. I don't know what the purpose of this room in a dungeon is.
Well, what do you have to worry about poison for? I forgot that you're a mongoose.
There's that also.
That's a good fucking point. I didn't even think of that.
To poison.
Some kinds, they sort of evolved in an arms race with the king cobra, so they actually are highly resistant to venom. At least that particular kind of like neurotoxin that they have.
Oh, right, hit die. Which die do I roll for hit die anyway?
That will be your class die.
Yep. Yeah, you've got a D8.
And I got 10 of those?
No, you've got 6 of those. You got as many as you have levels. That's the general rule.
Ah, okay.
And don't forget that you still have 5 temporary HP for today.
Oh.
Oh,
so
that's
your
right.
maximum can go 5 above.
Cool. Well, hit dice are cool. I'm glad that worked out.
Also, Adam, remind me, do we get our Constitution bonus back with these?
I believe you do.
I remember that was something we forgot for the Fandelver game.
Yeah. I reminded you. Like, I think like we were probably like 10 sessions in, and you guys had used that feature a lot. And I was like, oh, and don't forget to use your Constitution bonus. And everybody was like, wait, fucking what? And that's how these things go.
In that case, if we ignore those last 2 rolls, I'm back to full.
If I got like more than my current max HP, does it overload it or does it not?
No. You can't go above the max, but don't forget your max is increased by 5 at the moment. So you can go 5
HP.
above the because of the
So
temporary
you don't need to spend all of them.
Yeah, you don't have to spend all of them at once. You can spend up to. So if you think you might be doing a long rest to get some hit points back later, then absolutely reserve some hit dice.
I kind of already rolled them, so I'll stick with it.
Okay, if that's what you want to do.
I'll remember that next time. But I'm back up to full.
That's excellent.
Does that extend to my pack monsters?
No, unfortunately, they require a long rest. I will say that you kind of have you're kind of able to sort of gauge the relationship of like energy that you have with your pack monsters, and you realize that you still feel as though your squid buddy, Veranustra, still has the energy to remain for the full minute that you generally have per day, as though the amount of time that you had them out during the weird illusion phase didn't count towards the overall.
Oh, so time flowed differently.
No, it just didn't happen.
Oh,
It's like it didn't count. Like perhaps that was like more mental at the time.
Makes sense if the strain is bringing them to the physical plane.
okay. All right, gotcha.
Wait, so if Malcolm were to be on like the mental astral plane, would he be able to have them out permanently?
You don't know.
But Adam does. What a bastard.
That fucking guy.
Man, I could summon so much shit. Yes.
Okay. So when the hour passes,
Woo!
and you guys regain your hit points and any other features that you might have, and you are not disturbed by anything in that time.
I suppose as well we should keep an ear or eye out on anything coming down. Like anything
Yeah.
coming down from the manor above.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, you guys are kind of far from the room where that happened.
Yeah, I suppose that was a thought I should have had before, not after.
But you guys can definitely keep an ear out if somebody wants to do perception.
Oh, I can. Ah, damn, I thought that was going to be a 17. All right, that's a 5. It's...
Okay, you don't really hear anything. Sorry.
It's okay. Like, it literally looked like it was going to land on the 17, and then it was like, fuck you. All right, that's fine.
Does anything happen with Bloom's eye in that hour?
As you watch, as you gaze deeply and lovingly into his eyes. No, there's no changes. It's just sort of like the same one bright red eye.
We really should get a doctor to look at that when we get out of here. Or at least ask Lord Bloom about it. Seems concerning. You still don't... You feel fine, right? Like, not murderous, cannibalistic, no slight urge to become vegan.
I will eat your heart.
What just happened?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm fine. Hello.
Right. What do?
Wait, are the doors closed?
Did you close them?
Damn, I hope so. We were just resting.
Yep. I only mentioned because you were also on lookout, so maybe you might have wanted to have it cracked or something, but...
Oh, I was on lookout? Oh.
Yeah, the perception check.
Jesus, no wonder
that
I didn't see
explains
anything.
that explains the 5. Boy.
We go out and he's just looking in the corner of the room like in Blair Witch.
I'm on lookout.
That's good.
Do we want to check out that room that we walked into and got illusioned in? Because I don't think we actually looked in there.
Oh, not especially. It's almost it's like you didn't go into the room, you opened the door and it's as though the illusion came rushing out at you. Yeah, you can peek your head in, no problem. A little bit of exploration over the course of the hour is to be expected. I will tell you, you don't particularly find anything in and among the rubble. And there is rubble. Some of it seems to be masonry that's fallen from the ceiling and the walls over time, or just dirt or dust that has collected. And by some of it, I guess I mean all of it. I don't know why I said some of it.
There's no door in here.
There are no doors in this strange oblong room.
To the next weird oblong room.
Yes, I suppose we'd just be going back.
You guys return through this other sort of like weirdly shaped room, you come back to where you have the board laid out over the false floor, sort of leading back to the first initial room with all the lava in it. If you want to, you can go in there and pull the board in after you and place it on the other side, or explore rooms, or whatever it is you want to do.
I like that first option.
Yeah, we've pretty much explored this side anyway, haven't we?
This side, yeah, I don't think you actually really did any exploration down here.
Let's go down there.
I mean, was there anything to explore down there after we killed the slabs?
You don't know because you didn't explore.
There are those 2 gargoyle statues. I still have that book that tells me if a gargoyle is real or not, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
I should have read that during the break.
All right, so you guys going down to the pit to explore there, or are you going to try and go across to the room that was, I believe, barricaded the last time you tried?
I would like to look at the gargoyle statues down there.
Do that, and then we'll do the bridge.
Okay, it's 30 feet down, so you guys have to work out how to get down there. I think you have some rope, though, so that's probably fine.
I mean, can we just use this ramp and just slide down it?
You could, but it's only 15 feet long, and it's a 30-foot drop, so that's mathematically impossible.
Oh, okay.
If we use the plank to get to the other side, pull it back in after us. There's already a rope set up there.
Oh,
We
yeah.
can just abseil down.
That's true. And then it'll be
Okay.
sort of like, yeah, so you guys do that, and you're sort of, your base of operations is now the other side of the pit, of the false floor room. Give me an investigation check.
The crow will come down with you and he'll aid. If you look at the stonework around the face, this one is very angry.
I feel like they're all angry. Like, I mean, that one kind of looks constipated, but yeah, that's angry. I got an 18. I got 18 on both of them.
Okay, take the highest.
Yeah, I think that second 18 is looking bigger.
I'm saying.
So, with your knowledge from the book that you had previously picked up, you're able to tell pretty easily just by looking at the seams and just the way that these guys are put together. These are not living gargoyles. They are, in fact, just statues. Down here among the bottom of the pit, it is, in fact, very clean. Not even so much as dust and dirt. That kind of tracks for a place where gelatinous cubes have been living for a while. You do also notice a little bit of strangeness to the orientation of these statues. They're both kind of... What's that?
I said it's a puzzle.
They're both staring at the same spot on the wall, to the very far south and center of the room.
Interesting. We should examine that wall.
Because of something that happened during your initial battle, you can see that the wall itself, the masonry, is actually cracked. And you have this distinct memory of a certain cleric being launched at that spot on the wall and just like smashing into it for reasons that you can no longer remember.
Sure, it wasn't my fault.
So if we smash her into it again, it might open.
Oh, wait. Perhaps you're thinking a little bit too literally.
Can I feel if there's a breeze coming through it?
I would say go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah, I got a 12.
A 12. Yeah, you hold there for just a moment. You're like, be quiet, I'm trying to feel something. And you just like lick your finger and everything, and there does seem to be a little bit of a breeze coming in from those cracks.
Oh, he doesn't use his finger. He uses his afro, and he senses that there's air currents.
Oh, like a cat with his whiskers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Air stirs beyond this wall. The afro is like doing like a slight wave thing. And I wonder if I have that hammer. Just get out the hammer and chisel here real quick.
Yep, absolutely. If you want to try to knock into it, you can go ahead and give me a strength check.
No, I was actually just going to put this mining charge in there.
Hey everybody, this is Editing Adam again. I just wanted to say that there was a piece of lost audio from an earlier session where they asked the head of the guard of the city to see if they could get some sort of explosives, and she came back with some mining charges for them. I completely forgot about this, and I also completely forgot about it in the session, as you will see in a moment.
You have a mining charge?
Yeah,
We have
you gave.
mining
Oh, that's
charges.
right. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you should not forget when you give me explosive things.
Yeah, I really shouldn't.
All right, I'm gonna put one of those in there. I have no idea how to use it.
Mining charge needs a detonator, which would probably be a separate item.
Could we just shoot it with fire or something?
Oh, yeah, you could probably do that. Probably from a safe distance.
I could probably use Mage Hand to strike a match and light it if that's what we have. Something to that effect.
That's a good idea too.
Speaking of good ideas, Vakravaz is already climbing out of the room.
Okay, I'll place that there, and then I'll take. I mean, yeah, maybe I should get up here. Yes.
So you put the mining charge in place by the weakened section of wall, and you scramble up the rope.
All right, Beauregard. Now light the switch.
Vakravaz has got to turn to Gaspar. Are you Beauregard or am I?
I don't know. I was just waiting. I was waiting for more.
Well, that was it. You light it.
Oh, okay. My name's not.
Don't go near that.
N is at the bottom of the pit, attacking the rope.
And get out.
We're just pulling up. Malcolm's just pulling up the rope like, fucking god damn it.
All right, you pull up the rope. N has his jaws around it, and he's scrabbling at it with his little claws, and you pull N in.
But yes, Gaspar, the mage hand.
Yes, I will do those things.
So you light a match, and your mage hand whisks it away from you, slowly and gently, so as not to snuff out its delicate light. And you can see the match slowly floating down into the darkness. It alights upon the mining charge, and yeah, there's a bam, there's a big explosion as it ignites, and there's a moment of smoke. It's a little bit hard to see, but after a moment, you can see where, like, a new little doorway has formed. It's not too huge. You guys can squeeze through it. It's not exactly like it's doorway sized.
Dude, is there like a secret doo-doo-doo sound? And when we get... Yes. Thank you.
Yep. He's a simple man with simple needs.
Truly.
One of those needs is when you find a secret door, that there's a cool chiming sound that happens.
I mean, it's gotta be.
Secret tunnel.
Wait, are we gonna check out that other room, or are we gonna check out this secret tunnel?
I think we should check out the secret tunnel first, see where it goes, and then based on that we can reconnoiter, figure out what's going on.
I like that idea. Malcolm tosses the rope back down. Is N still attached to the rope?
Yeah, he was kind of tearing into it in the corner. He barely looked up when the explosion happened.
Well, I guess he's the anchor for the rope, so Malcolm just tosses the rope back down.
You lower it back down.
All right. Is it dark in there?
Yeah, definitely. Not that it particularly matters to you.
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
With your devil's sight. You see a long hallway stretching beyond, and at the end there seems to be not a door necessarily that opens, but like bars. It's at the far end of a 35-foot corridor that's about 15 feet wide.
Bars like a...
Bars is in like prison bars, and I know it's worth mentioning because you have come across an actual tavern in the time that you have been down here.
Nice. Is anybody in here?
It doesn't seem to be. It's quite dirty and dusty and musty down in here.
Maybe I should not just walk into places and actually see if there's traps or something.
God willing. As you step closer, you can see that there's an object of a sort beyond the bars.
Beyond the bars. Okay.
Wait, he's off.
It seems to be large, long, kind of squat, As you get close, you kind of peer through. You can actually see that there's others off to the side. There's 3 of these things, and they almost appear to be like gently glowing, arcane coffins or sarcophaguses or something.
Huh. My archaeologist senses are tingling.
Malcolm, no. No. The seal must not be broken.
How do we even know if this is the seal? What?
They look like human-shaped coffins to me. I don't think there's any seals buried here.
Your archaeology senses are tingling. If you want, you can make a history check.
Okay. Make a history check.
It's better than just fucking opening it with your teeth or whatever you...
I was not going to open it with my teeth. I was going to use my feet. It's different.
I don't see how.
I rolled a 21.
20 fucking 1. Okay, first of all, you can immediately zone in on these are Castorian relics. Much similar to the way that you have like your Castorian boomstick, which means that they are deeply, deeply magical artifacts, because that's what Castor was known for. Most of the great magical items known to modern history were Castorian in origin. You also know, because you rolled so fucking high, that they're almost some sort of cryo chamber.
So the people in these might still be alive?
It's not exactly like that. It's more like, in fact, it's honestly, when you think about it, kind of the opposite of a cryo chamber. Same idea, but in reverse. If you lie inside of one...
Wait, you like age? Like you...
Yeah, you do, sort of. You lie inside of one, and time passes faster on the inside than on the outside.
Why?
Why would you want that?
So that you can gain the benefits of a long rest in a shorter period of time.
Oh!
Shit.
Yay.
Are they empty?
You are on the other side of the bars. You cannot tell from here.
Let's find out. Let's see if there's
Why
a
are
key.
there so many bars in this dungeon?
It's a dungeon.
Here's the thing. It is not a door. It is just bars.
Okay. Are they made of metal?
They are certainly made of metal.
Hey guys, guess what? Guess who still has one more mining charge?
Is it the mongoose?
I feel like we would all die if the mongoose had the last mining charge.
From outside the corridor in question, you guys hear
Delicious.
Yeah.
as he is still attacking the rope.
Oh, we could throw N in one of these, and he could actually be friggin' strong again.
That might, yeah, it might knit his little bones back together.
All we have to do is actually wrangle him, because that's probably going to be very difficult.
You just throw the snake in there.
Oh, yes, you're right. Well, first we gotta get inside this room, and there's no key.
Guys, I have so much shit in my backpack. I've got crowbar. I've got like we can figure something out. This is not the end of the world.
You're right. I have my mining tools and my little pickaxe.
Yeah. So between the two of us, and using Volkravar's strength, we might be able to just break the bars, unless it turns out they're like adamantine or something.
I also have half a potion of invisibility.
I'm not all that strong, to be honest.
He's
You're
not that kind of
probably-
frontliner.
You're probably stronger than the halfling and the half elf.
Probably. It'd be funny if
Actually,
Lady Fitzgibbon has
Quite possibly not. What is your strength score?
I don't know. I don't use it. Hold on. I have a +1. I got 12 strength.
Yeah, you're the same. We're the same.
Really? That's amazing. I don't know. You just always seem so easy.
When I rolled for Vokravaz's stats, I rolled absolutely terribly. So he has one good stat, and the rest are dog shit. Have you guys seen Shanghai Noon?
Yes.
And recently, actually.
Because wet shirt never breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean piss shirt Ben bars?
Piss shirt Ben Bar, yeah.
But yeah, I think we have enough water between us that no one needs to piss on us.
Oh. Gaspar starts buttoning his pants back up.
Disappointed.
Yeah, I think if we get a wet shirt or cape or something,
I could put a
do-
crowbar through it, and
Yeah.
we could spin it. Yeah.
and then all three of us do the trick.
I will take, say, one of my shirts out of my disguise kit clothing. We can all take turns pissing on it. I mean, we can just pour some water on it.
Sounds like a plan.
And then we'll try and bend these bars. That's great. I love that Volkervars has seen Shanghai Noon.
Malcolm has not. He's just going with it.
It was written by a goblin, don't you know?
Yeah, if it's cotton, it actually apparently does work.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it creates bonds with the cellulose. No, I am literally looking this up to see if piss shirt will in fact bend bar.
Sounds like a bad Tumblr joke.
Maybe you can ask Mythbusters to do something about it.
All right, so you guys are looping. You guys are pissing shirt bend bar.
What do we have to do to make this happen?
Well, it'll definitely be strength, but the DC will be lower, basically.
Also, if we're all helping each other, shouldn't whoever's rolling get advantage? If we're all taking
Correct.
turns?
Correct.
I mean, technically, if you have a crowbar through it, you could have one person pushing up and one person pushing down at the same time.
Okay, but I've just had another horrible realization.
Which is?
Uh-oh.
Lady Fitrium probably has the high score out of all of us.
I wasn't going to say anything, but she does have a 2.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. She's walking around in heavy armor all the goddamn time.
Yep.
Does things to you, mentally, physically.
Well, tell her to get over here and grab the picture.
Fine, I'll just do everything.
Yeah, what happened the last time you were all haughty about something? Throw it goddamn back or some shit.
I don't know. I've never not been hearty about things.
I'll remind you, you fell into Latina's cube, and then somehow got thrown against a wall.
Eyes narrow.
Can we remind her of the times we've attacked her after she's done this?
What? Oh, yeah, sure.
She will go ahead and make a strength check at advantage.
Oh no, we're not helping her. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, that's terrible! It's a 1 and a 5.
I told you she was gonna throw out her fucking back.
It's not more. It's more like you guys can't cooperate. Like you keep getting in close to actually like to grab like the other end of the crowbar, and she like smacks your hand. Stop it! Get away from me!
Okay,
and like
fine.
she keeps accidentally bumping you with like her pauldrons and stuff as she's trying to move and everything. Make a perception check.
Who, Samisa?
Anybody who please.
I can because I have goggles.
Thank God. Goals.
Oh, okay. I got a 13.
I got an 8.
You are also busy squabbling back and forth with Lady Fitrian.
Honestly, it's in character. I can't complain.
But Isaac hears just like a...
A cough?
I was going to have it be the scuffle of a foot, but that was fortuitous. I'm going to have it be a cough now. Exactly. Just from somewhere off behind you. And it's a problem because you're listening to this over the aggressive sounds of an angry mongoose who is still wrestling with the rope that you guys have set up in the other room.
I like though that his goggles gave him a bonus to hear it.
Oh, that's right. I don't know if it actually applies to this, but whatever. We're already there. We're already there.
Well, then it's not.
Oh, shit, that's funny.
Malcolm's just gonna peek his head out of the friggin' squabble group here and just be like, somebody got allergies back there?
What?
You hear the sound of shoot, and then the sound of like footsteps trying to be silent and not quite being very successful at that, sort of like padding off, and then only silence, except for the groaning of the groaning of iron bars, and...
I think you take too much pleasure in making that noise.
I really like that noise. It's a good noise. Anyway, what do?
Where were the footsteps / noises coming from? Behind us? On the other side of the bars? Where?
It's no, it's not on the other side. It's from behind you. It's from the same vicinity of where N is currently still single-mindedly tearing at the rope.
And there's a snake behind you.
I
was hoping that he'd look around. I don't know.
He did. He didn't see anything.
Okay. Oh, that's worse. We should go back to that room and see if we can see what we can see, or specifically not see. Look for invisible people. Throw some dust around. I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit one bit.
Well, calm down.
I would like to go back into the room if Lady Fitrian pitched her end bar.
If we need to throw something around to find something invisible, it's a good thing we saved our piss.
I'm gonna say it. I worry about you sometimes, bud.
Okay, so you guys are back in the room. You are at the bottom of the 30-foot pit.
Perception?
Go ahead.
Oh, I don't like that.
Man, you're rolling terrible today.
Yeah.
That
I got
was
an
2
8.
nat ones.
Yeah, in a row. Trust me, I'm well aware.
I think Ava was trying to tell you something.
You're looking down and around. You're not seeing much of anything.
Somebody else want to take a peek?
Could I do a survival to look for some kind of tracks?
Well, there's no dust in this room. It's the only room that there's nothing to leave
Right, but I
tracks.
imagine with a perfectly clean floor in a medieval setting, we don't have perfectly clean boots or whatever.
I like your thinking.
I mean, it's reasonable.
We're just trampling horse shit everywhere we go.
It's because you brought some in your pack and you keep applying it liberally to the underside of your boots.
His boots are too clean.
The cleaning lady's going to be pissed. Actually, I think we killed the cleaning lady. I think that's what the
I was about to say that.
jelly cubes were for.
Yeah, a 16.
16? You can work out some dirty prints on the floor. However, you're able to identify that they pretty much all come from you. At least that's the case for down in the bottom of this pit. But you've got open doors on 3 sides.
If I were to climb up, could I use the same survival to check the plank and such?
Yeah.
He'll go ahead and do that then. I imagine if N didn't see it, noises would have been coming from above.
And he was preoccupied, so he might not have been paying the most attention in terms of hearing and things like that. Working your way up to the top of the rope, you can in fact instantly see that there was, at some point, a pair of shoes that do not belong to any of your party that came to the edge of this pit. And just from the way that the dust is settled and everything like that, looks like they might have crouched down to see through the false floor.
Motherfuckers.
Can I tell which direction they were going?
It's not across the plank. They seem to be heading back to the barricaded door that you guys found earlier.
If we run, we might be able to catch them.
Can I tell anything from the size of the shoe?
Humanoid.
Or from its detail? Is it particularly small?
No. It's roughly on par with the size of an adult human.
Wow. Footprint is the size of an adult human?
Adult humans. You son of a bitch. The shoes themselves are not particularly well treaded. They kind of maybe remind you of something like more of a cloth-wrapped kind of thing.
Roughshod.
Roughshod, human size, came from the barricade, looked down, went back to the barricade. barricade because it scared them.
I think we should give chase.
Vukra will yell that down to the others pretty much exactly as I just said. But he
Well,
won't
that's
run
about
along to the
yeah.
barricade.
Mhm.
Last time, did we actually like call out or anything?
I think we knocked on the door, didn't we?
All right, what are you going to do at the barricade, or at the door that is barricaded?
Well, first he'll try it just in case they haven't rebuilt the barricade yet.
Malcolm will climb up to join him.
I will stand 15 feet back and wait for it to explode.
Yeah, you push forward, and there is a moment where it opens a little bit, but it's only about an inch before you absolutely hit whatever it is that's behind there.
What if a bunch of us push all together?
Then you could do a strength check.
Woo! Who wants to roll strength, Lady Fitrian?
Before that, though, can we just like try talking to them?
I mean, I'm not going to stop you. Yeah.
Anyone in there?
Malcolm pauses with the mining charge in his hand and like slides it back into his bag. Yeah, we should talk. That's a better idea.
This is Vukravaz the Footloose of Bluescap. Identify yourselves, or we have Bloom too. If you don't like me, Bloom, say something.
Don't fucking call me that.
See, he's here.
That's so good. Make a persuasion check.
Oh, that's going to be bad. Oh, it's a 10.
Oh,
I swear I'm not gonna eat you.
they hear you licking your lips.
It's just like, it's like when you tell a kid that their parents' divorce wasn't their fault, and they're like, wow, I hadn't even considered that as a possibility. Shit. And now it's like, I'm not gonna eat you. Oh my god, I did not know I was on the menu.
But enough about our childhood. That was. Unfortunately, there is only silence from beyond. Although you think you can probably hear just like the shuffling of footsteps.
Oh,
I'll give it a shot.
yeah.
Hey,
They just
look,
put more onto the barricade.
We're not here to hurt you. We're just looking for some of our friends that might be lost down here. We're not delusions. We're not demons. We're just folk. Should I also roll persuasion, or is it?
Yeah, go ahead and roll persuasion, but I would call it for persuasion because that's sort of like you helping him and rolling with advantage. It's close enough.
Wait. So he's rolling, or I'm rolling?
You can roll.
I think Wolfenbart has a -2 to charisma, so you should definitely roll.
Oh, it's just because he's scary.
Also, I feel like being labeled as someone named Bloom probably goes away toward cutting the intimidation factor. Okay, I quit. I'm done playing D&D forever. This is good times.
Oh no!
Another. That's your.
Third in a row, yes, on a random dice roller.
Doesn't that mean that he falls down and dies?
I'm pretty sure it does.
I would just think as you're talking, you accidentally stub your toe on like a rock, and you start swearing aggressively.
He just trips over. God damn it! I'm gonna kill all of you.
I'm trying to just do my thing, and then friggin' the mongoose looks up and sees my ponytail and goes, "Snake," and attacks my head while I'm trying to talk. So all the other guy here is just like, no, stop, get off, fuck, damn, shit.
One thing that does happen is nothing from beyond the door.
10-4, that's valid. You're valid.
And what doesn't happen is something.
Whoa!
Can Malcolm try to persuade them? Because, I mean...
Why not, man? Everyone else.
Well, how worse can this get? Okay, Malcolm's gonna knock on the door, and then...
Just like after we've already established that there's people here, after 2 conversations, you're just like, knock.
Is there a bathroom in there? No.
Oh shit, that might be the way to get him to open the door, though.
It's a formality, okay? They like, okay, I know you're in there. I know we're just like kind of butchering this whole thing to make you think we're not gonna eat you or kill you. or skin you like N is skinning that rope there. But we are travelers looking for a friend. We kind of blew up some walls and stuff here, so that was what the noise was about, if that's what you're wondering. And we're just hoping that we can come in there, sit down, have a drink, maybe some tea, and just talk about this, and we don't have to just like kick open this door or something.
That was the most threatening out of all three of them, so I'm gonna be pissed if this works.
Are you kidding? Oh, come on. Oh, fine.
I'm not saying it was very threatening. I'm saying it was the most threatening comparably. Hey, tell us what's up, or we're gonna blow down.
In fairness, yeah, because Vokravar said specifically, "I'm not going to eat you."
That's what I said. I said we were not going to eat them.
Or kill them, or skin them, or more specific forms of torture.
You just like brought like a bunch more of awful possibilities to the forefront, and then we're like, also, we are capable of dismantling your cute barricades, so...
You might as well have just said, little pig, let me in. Or I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in.
Should I roll intimidation then?
I don't think that was worthy of
Intimidation?
Intimidation. Yeah, he literally just said it, and I forgot how to say the word. But yeah, you can roll persuasion. We're skill bombing a little bit, but you know, like what the heart wants, it wants.
I got a 20.
You got a what now?
A 20.
Dirty 20?
Yes, dirty 20.
I'm not mad that you succeeded. I'm mad that I failed.
You do hear some like furtive whispers like beyond, and then someone says, "Go away."
No, you're in my granddad's basement.
Yeah, we're not. You don't want anything to do with us.
I don't not want anything to do with you.
You should go back up.
Why do you live down here?
We just got here. We're not here. We haven't been here for very long.
Where'd you get here from?
Just don't worry about it.
I'm super worried about it. You're in my grandfather's basement. There's a house.
Isn't your...
What?
This isn't your...
my
No.
what?
We've been here longer. We haven't been here longer. Why did you say
I know.
that? I know. Just trying to get them to go away.
We're not going to go away. One, you're in my dad's basement for the third
Shit.
time.
He heard me.
You guys are talking at a regular volume.
We're talking at a regular... Shut up!
Is Lord Bloom in there?
No, there's no Lord Bloom in here.
Are there any goblins?
No, the goblins are all in the, Shh, stop it.
Okay, look, Gaspar, I say we just leave these guys be, and when the demons come down, they can kill them if they want.
That is fair. I guess if they aren't going to talk to us, we can't help them with the demons.
Right. Oh no, demons. We're scared of demons. Whoa. Oh no. It's terrible fate for us. Bad things will happen to us.
All right, but either you come out and we have a conversation like regular fucking adults, or we start burning shit down. Do you want to be trapped like a rat under a pile of garbage that's on fire, or do you want to have a conversation like a fucking adult?
Oh, I was threatening.
This is I've moved from polite to threatening. It's a great...
Diplomacy has failed.
Okay, make an intimidation check, but I swear to God, at this point, don't fucking use that goddamn roller anymore.
I don't have... Alright, hold on. I do have. I very much do have. One moment. Well, I rolled a 16 plus 6 is 22 for the intimidation. So this dice roller does work.
I think Avery works, it just doesn't like you specifically.
Well, it has its days.
I've never even rolled 3 ones in a row on a real die. Like...
Yeah, that's the thing. But anyway, there's a moment of silence as your threat lingers in the air, and suddenly you hear stuff moving. It sounds like planks or possibly logs of wood. And the next thing you know, the door is open a crack, and sort of like a pale, black-clad youth, human, exasperatedly peeks his head through the door.
Does he look like Morty from Rick and Morty? Because that's what he sounded like to me.
He speaks. He does not sound like the one you were hearing before. He was like,
All right, very well. What's up? What do you want?
Who are you and why are you down here?
Who are you? You're the one who's invaded our space.
Once again, you are in the basement of a house. So stop that. I understand that there are tunnels. Maybe they connect other places, but this is like definitely on my grandfather's land.
Can I do an athletics check to just barge in?
you sure fucking can, bud.
So, like, you're squatting, and I'm trying to figure out who you are. I'm happy to tell you who I am. My name is Gaspar Umbros. I'm the great-grandson of Lord Bloom, who owns this estate that you're squatting on. And this isn't like a landlord thing. I'm just like, why are you here? I'm not asking you to leave. I don't particularly care that you're here, but we're down here performing some sensitive tasks, and I want to make sure we're not going to get, I don't know, exploded or stabbed. Is that fair?
He seems to be pondering that. What did you get, Tiger?
12.
12? Okay. Well, I mean, I'll roll against it. He seems to be processing what you've said, Gaspar, and then somebody else who's in the room, he says, "This is like it's the great grandson. That's the guy that," and he shushes him.
The guy that what?
Unfortunately, as at this point,
Fair.
Vukravar grows tired of this back and forth, and tries to push his way into the room. Unfortunately, he is seen coming.
And he slams shut the door before you can even get there, and you smash into the closed door.
That's just how he says hello. He wanted to give you a hug.
Let me just grab some of this rubble and like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Battering ram.
Battering ram. Just use it as a battering ram to just charge into the door.
Don't you have a big fucking axe?
So that by the time I take the door down, they'll probably put a load of shit into it again.
All right, do your thing.
Okay, do me a favor, roll me a flat d20 to see if there is a piece of rubble that fits the bill and would make a good battering ram.
Another 12.
There's something that would kind of work, you think. There's like a long slab of stone. It's not as long as you would want it to be or as thick as you would want it to be a good battering ram, but you think it'll do as in a pinch.
Wait, weird question.
Yep.
Would there be enough room for me to summon Vera Nustra? Because I think she has enough strength to just kind of push this door in.
If that's what you want to do, what do you guys think? I do need consensus.
I can't do anything. I was trying to have a conversation.
I mean, look
I
how
was
small
overruled.
he is. I didn't think he'd be able to open the door. Fair enough, my bad. Would Varanustra get any kind of bonus for using battering?
So you want to give the battering ram to Vera Nustra?
If it would help her.
It's pretty reasonable, yeah. Seismic toss.
She's very strong, but then we'll do that.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so then Malcolm gets his staff a-glowing and makes a squid shadow puppet against the far wall over here, and then Varanusha just pops up and screeches. Oh, these poor people on the other side are like, what the...
Land squid, right?
It's the land squid that you guys fought with the wargs.
Yeah. I was just making sure that it could make noise. I don't think underwater squid can make noise.
I've never asked one.
This is a land squid, dude. It can... It's gonna make some noise.
Vera Nustra exists upon this plane for a single round. Per Malcolm's instruction, it grips this sort of marble slab and it chucks it at the door. I would say go ahead and roll a strength check.
Oh, yep, there we go. 16.
16? Okay. Yeah, so the unexpected ferocity of this attack sends the people behind the door sprawling as the door is lightly splintered, but not open all the way. You guys do have access to the room beyond now, but you will have to make a check to get through the doorway without being stuck.
Since he is the tanky guy, Vikravaz is just going to charge straight for it and try to jump through.
What kind of roll is it?
So that's going to be, I think it'll be a dexterity save. I think we're actually probably going to be entering initiative at this point.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Can I athletics it?
I guess so. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, sure. Why not?
He's essentially trying to Kool-Aid man his way in. Fuck me, that's still only a 10.
So you go like, oh, and you get stuck halfway through the door. You are grappled by the door until such a time as you make another save to remove yourself from it.
You know what? He's gonna stay stuck in the door, hope they hit him enough that he can polymorph while stuck in the door and just smash the whole fucking thing open.
The problem is that we're rolling initiative at this point, and now nobody has. Now you're in the way. You're completely blocking the door.
For what it's worth, I got a 20.
I got a 17.
I only got 13.
That's okay. It was your action that sort of kicked off the whole thing.
Did they get a 12?
Us, well, I mean, they got an 11, and the dexterity's 12. Yeah, they got a 12. Why?
Because I was thinking at least with a 13 they could hit me first.
No, sorry. You had less than a 50-50 shot that they would get better than you.
I like that Lady Fitcherian has been watching all this like fucking idiot.
Yeah, she's like sort of like looking into her hands a little bit. Vokravars has run screaming at the door and just like wedged fast inside in between the door, where the door itself is kind of crumpled, and also like the bottom of it is like pinched against the whatever the barricade is on the other side, but the top is kind of open.
Can I draw my crowbar from a pack and try to widen the hole in the door a little bit to free Vikravars?
Sure, that'll be an action, and it will be a strength check.
What if I did it dexterous? No, I'm just kidding. Hold on. Let me roll strength. 6.
You do not manage to wedge the door open, and Vokravars, because of how you have the crowbar, he takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Good. He likes that.
Can I count that towards Divine Agony?
Yeah, because it was not done deliberately just to give you damage. It was an accident, which I guess counts.
Oh god, so these guys in this room are gonna see Vikro stuck halfway through the door. He's just gonna turn back and yell. He's gonna go, ow! Do it again!
What?
What the hell is going on in here? What? I will say, actually, at this point, you can actually kind of see beyond. I should have revealed the room to you. You can see three more of these robed figures standing around you, each of them with a scimitar drawn in their hand. The room beyond is lined with wooden spikes that stick up, and that also seems that they've dredged some of these from the floor, and that seems to be what they've made the barricade out of. Also, most interestingly, there is a fourth robed figure who is dangling from his leg by a chain over the spikes. He kind of waves weakly at you as you look up at him.
Hey, how you doing?
There's also a door to the to your left, in the western part of the room.
Who's next in initiative?
Who is next
That'd
in
be me.
initiative? That would be Malcolm. You guys do not have line of sight on this because the door. It was only Vokravars who saw this. The door itself is kind of like partially over him.
Use the squid to just kind of push Volcravars through the door.
I could do that. I also have this spell called Gus that, he doesn't have to succeed in the strength saving throw and be pushed 5 feet into the room.
I might have put words in your mouth when I assumed that Varanustra was going to be immediately desummoned.
Oh no,
Um,
I forgot to ask you if she was still here.
Would you have desummoned her afterwards, after her going at the door?
No, actually, because we probably would have needed her just in case it didn't work.
Okay, then I'll say that she stepped back and allowed Vukrvar's to do his crazy charge, and that's what happened.
Whatever, man.
What are you gonna do?
She sure does have reach. So are they like both stuck in the doorway here?
No. He's Gaspar is currently trying to wedge the door open with a crowbar. It is Vukro who is stuck.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then I guess Veranusha is gonna try and give him a little gentle push into the
Would have
door.
been funny though if Gaspar got the door open, but Vukro was still stuck in it.
Like if he went through the center of the door and like his ass was just hanging out the back of it. You open and close the door. He's just on a hinge. Yeah, okay, you can go ahead and make I would say make it an athletics, which is probably the same thing for Veranustra as strength.
Yeah, it would just be the strength.
Yeah.
God, I hope she doesn't get a natural 20. She's just gonna whip you right into the door.
That could only be good in the long run.
Yeah,
She got a
I'd take
23.
it.
He's got a 23. Okay. He's not even capable of dealing with that. So what ends up happening is you just kind of like you feel this sort of pressure on your bahonkus, Vukro, and just like this sudden push and almost like a tearing of wood and masonry, and you are pushed directly into the room. The robed figure immediately beyond is pushed back 5 feet, and you are laying sprawled on the floor inside of the spiked chamber.
Awesome. Do I take any damage from that?
I tell you what, roll a flat d20 because I can't decide whether you should take damage from that.
That was an 18.
Okay, you take another 2 points of bludgeoning.
Oh, okay.
Also, I never thought I'd be happy to be tentacled in the butt.
Through D&D, all things are possible.
Did we just find the title of the session?
Nice. Okay, I still have to do something, don't I?
Yeah, that was Varanustra's action, but you've still got yours.
Still got
You
mine.
don't really have. I think from this point you probably have line of sight on one of the robed figures, because a chunk of the door was taken out with Varanustra's tentacle thrust.
Okay, so I have eyes on I'm guessing the one that's directly in front.
Directly north of Vukro. Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can. Let's see. I wonder if these guys are resisting. I think I'll just hit him with oh. Would you say he's 30 feet away from me?
He is 20 feet away from you.
Nice. Oh, if this works, this would be great. Could I hit him with Gust without hitting Vukro and hitting him into the spikes as well? I mean, maybe he will like that.
I mean, you can try. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so I will cast Gust, and he will need to make a Strength saving throw, or be knocked back 5 feet away.
That is a 7.
Okay, then he fails and is pushed 5 feet backwards.
Yeah. So he's pushed backwards. He kind of his hip sort of bumps the spikes, but he does not actually. They're about 4 feet off the ground, so it is conceivable for him to land on them, but he did not this time. He gets pushed back over to there.
That would have been awesome. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
That would be my turn.
Okay. All right. That is Vokovar's turn now.
2 questions, because I always forget. Can we delay in this system?
You can delay individual actions pending certain stated triggers.
Okay, so we can ready, but no whole turn delay.
I guess I don't see why not. It's not in the rules, but I think it's frequently house ruled.
Okay, and I've probably asked this multiple times before, and I always forget, so I'm going to make a note now. Does getting attack of opportunity on your turn count towards divine agony?
Yes, I would say yes.
In that case, these spikes, are they... Is there like a pit there, or are they just on the...
No, they are literally
level ground?
on the floor itself. They are on the ground itself. Looking up, you can see that there are like these hooks and eyes and numerous chains and stuff. So it looks like basically what happens is that prisoners have their ankles shackled, and then they are dragged upwards so that they are hanging above the spiked pit.
Okay, so Booker's going to move towards this guy because he's pissed him off, which will get him attacked by that guy, I believe.
A smarter person who knew what your deal was might not make that attack, but this guy is not smart. He does not know what your deal is, and he is also not smart.
But is he smart, though?
You know, I don't think he is. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Wow. Okay. Only deals 3 points of slashing damage because apparently he can't fucking roll to save his life. Sorry.
That's fine. That takes me up a tier.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Excellent. Now,
Yeah,
what's your weapon again?
It will be a battle axe.
Battle
It'll be
axe.
a spiritual version of Silas's axe.
And where do you want that?
Does it take a space?
I believe you can occupy the space that it's in.
Yeah, I'll just leave it where it is then.
Okay. That's a good tactical spot for it.
It can attack Homeboy at the north. So that's a 19.
Oh, yeah.
It's 11 damage. Because that's a bonus action, I believe I can just attack him normally as well.
So here's the thing. With an 11 of damage, you basically chop this guy's head off.
Oh.
Oh.
Yep.
Why'd you like clean off?
Just like clean off, man.
Cool. In that case...
Somebody else. Oh no, Bjorn! Who's gonna water the plants now?
Not even any plants in there.
In that case, Vikro will draw his axe and look to the others. And then say something like... I didn't even know why he'd say he's so pissed off with these guys. But we do want to talk to them. He'll just say, yield. And leave it at that.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh, that's...
I'll say with an advantage because you just fucking Stone Cold Highlander the guy.
Still only 10.
Yeah, they ignore you. The guy who's dangling from the ceiling 10 feet above your head goes, yeah, I yield. Yeah. Well, I was already... I come pre-yielded.
Vikro will give him a thumbs up.
Okay. And then if that's a bonus action, I don't know if you want to move at all.
No. He's done.
Yeah, they're both going to rush you with their scimitars handy.
Up close, can I tell anything more about these guys?
Make an insight check.
They're ghosts. They're ghosts. They're all...
They are very pale.
Ghosts.
They are very pale. Does a 12 hit your AC?
A 12 will not.
Okay. What about a 14?
That also will not.
Yeah. So they all take swings and they miss. One of them is like clear, like the head has rolled near like the one to the north of the two of them, and he goes to swing at you, and he's just like, yeah, just like trying not to touch the head. And it's Lady Fitrian's turn. She kind of peeks over. She saw the head go flying from the shoulders, and she says, you boys have got this. Gaspar.
Have we? But it was actually clear now, yeah?
Yeah, it's clear now. A big chunk of the door went away with it when Veranustra gave him a push.
How many bad guys are up?
2, 3 if you count the one that is bound and dangling over the spikes, which I don't know if you would want to. Plus, he also
I don't know.
yielded. But you are actually flanking one of these cultists, possibly, with a Vukro.
Good to know. Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna stab him.
Yeah, you get advantage and sneak attack
Can't really have one without.
against a slightly heightened AC, but yeah.
Does a 21?
Yeah, it fucking hits. All right. Does a 20? Yeah.
That's 17 damage.
Okay, so this one down here raises his scimitar for another swipe at Vukravar's and suddenly freezes in midair as his spinal column is severed by a rapier. By a rapier that just sort of like licks out and severs his spine. And he falls to the ground, a twitching, dying mess.
Can I use my move action for an intimidation check on the remaining unbound cultist? I did just kill a guy while he was flying through the air.
It's just that technically when you use a move like that, it's supposed to be an action, but I'm willing to let it slide given that Vukro did just use his action to do that. So it's more like sort of like following up on Vukro's threat. Now there's just one guy left, so go ahead and make a roll with advantage, intimidation.
I give him the stink eye with my crazy eye. And just yell, stand down. Then I'm gonna roll with advantage. I got 2 1s.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding.
It's a festival of fucking ones. Huh. Okay.
So my intimidation check failed, but
Yep. So this guy starts frothing at the mouth and says, I die so that the smiling one can walk again! Or something stupid like that. So you the one that you haven't killed so far turns out is the actual religious nut job.
hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Anything else for Gaspar before we move on to Malcolm?
He'll just sigh heavily.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, it's Malcolm with Vukro on deck.
Let's see here. I will. Can Veronustra just restrain it? Like restrain him? Just grab him?
What does it say for Veronustra's reach?
30 feet. But she does. It looks like she has to make an attack first. A tentacle attack.
I mean, if you want to grapple, then it's just a question of reach and then doing a contested check.
Oh, okay. Yes, then I will do that.
Go ahead and roll a strength or dexterity check.
Strength, dexterity.
And strength, dexterity. I will use strength. Oh, damn, I forgot the R. Shit.
Strength.
There we go. That's a 14.
I mean, you could attack at the same time. It's a question of whether you just want to restrain.
Well, is there like non-lethal damage? Could we knock the guy out?
Yeah, you all you have to do is say that you are attacking to subdue. I mean, that doesn't really fly with some forms of attacks, but I think like a tentacle attack, yeah, you could absolutely attack to subdue.
Yeah, because she does get multiple attacks. So, I mean, I could attack him again with a tentacle. If that doesn't hit him.
That's true. The only thing is that your tentacle attack automatically grapples.
It does. Yes, it does automatically grapple.
When it hits, so... with a 14 to hit, though, that does hit. So, yeah, you can deal a tentacle attack's damage,
Just slam him against the floor, non-lethally.
Yeah.
That'll be 9 bludgeoning damage.
That is exactly enough to take this guy out into Sleepy Town.
Veronustra screeches in victory. Dude hanging there doesn't even see this. He just sees a tentacle and then he just hears a screech.
Yeah, you guys hear like a whimper coming from up over the spikes. Alright, he's gotten very sleepy. You guys are out of the turn order now. Veronustra has 8 rounds left. and I assume you will be sending her away forthwith.
Yes, since we're done fighting now.
Okay. You are now free to move about the spiky chamber.
And just quickly speaking of timed things, can I check this door to see whether we need to break it down as well?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check, real fast. Real fast investigation.
Only a 10.
Only a 10. It does seem to be locked.
Oh, I know how to do that.
Yeah, that's cool then. But it doesn't seem barricaded or whatnot.
It doesn't seem... Well, I mean, you can't tell if it's locked and barricaded because you can only tell that it's locked. Hey guys, don't touch that door. We're not supposed to do that. No.
I told you not to do that.
So Cantha says we're not supposed to.
Who's so can't?
She's listen, just don't touch the door, all right? It's just you're not supposed to touch the door. We're gonna get in trouble if we touch the door, and it could be really bad and dangerous. And he sort of swings around to where he's no longer he has no control over himself. He is currently slowly rotating on the chain as it dangles from the ceiling, and his back is currently to you as he says this.
I need more information on you. Why are you dangling upside down over spikes?
Oh, the other guys, they just, they were just kidding around. I guess I sort of lost a key that was important, and, they were a little bit, they're just joshing,
Yeah, they were gonna kill you.
No. I mean, I guess I lost a key, so I guess if they killed me, I'd kind of deserve it, but,
Nope.
Don't think anybody deserves to be dropped on a pit of wooden spikes like Rambo.
Oh, yeah, anybody who, is an impediment to the glorious designs of our master, probably should be flayed alive or whatever. Just like whatever.
No.
Malcolm is just going to nod slowly, and then he's going to walk over to the unconscious guy and just kind of tie him up and then also gag him as well.
Smart move, yep.
I'm going to make sure it's a dirty sock that I gag him also with as well.
You take it up directly off your foot.
Yes, correct.
Oh gosh, dungeon foot.
Takes out some baby powder and starts putting it on his feet. That's fine.
So, what are you doing down here?
Probably.
Or I can leave you dangling here until you die of starvation. All I have to do is not cut you down. You're no longer my problem.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
I could get in a lot of trouble for talking to you guys.
Get in a lot more fucking trouble for not talking to me. A lot more trouble.
Well, you'll only kill me. They'll make sure I burn forever.
Oh, honey, do you know who I am?
Yes?
Who am I?
That's Boom Boom over there.
Try again.
Oh man, that wasn't even the right kind of wrong. Said, well, so Kanta calls you, Tsokala.
What?
Yeah.
My name is Gaspar.
Okay.
My job is killing demons.
Okay.
You worship a demon. What do you think's gonna happen to her?
Yeah, well, I don't think that's how that works.
Hang on. Is this one, Vikar's gonna point at the knocked out cultist? Is that Sakantha?
Oh no, that's Jack. He's kind of a dick.
Then who's Sakantha?
Oh, she's, kind of the head. She's the glorious chosen of the Smiling One, who, have you guys heard about the Smiling One?
Yeah, I think I
only
know.
hear about demons that matter.
I think he imprisoned a friend of mine inside of a rock canyon for 1,000 years. Kind of a dick move.
Well, I mean, he was probably a very wicked friend. You should probably, choose your friends more wisely, he says, dangling over a pit.
Do you not know what the fuck a demon is? Because it seems like you don't know what the fuck a demon is.
Oh, no. Oh, you've got the unfortunate public perception. No. See, demons are going to run over the lands, and they're going to make sure that justice is served for we, the unheard and unseen and unspoken of. Gonna just sort of bring all the institutions of man crumbling down to the ground, and justice will finally be served. That kind of thing.
No. They're going to enslave you. They're just going to use you to do that and then enslave you.
Well, that's just your opinion, and you're entitled to your opinion, I guess.
No, it's a well-documented fact.
Very historically documented.
Do you know how to read?
I know how to read. I'm not stupid, he says, once again dangling over spikes.
Honey.
But Looker is going to raise his hand and say, "Can we just kill this guy and wake up the one who sees no one?"
I don't think we necessarily need to kill this guy, and I'd rather not kill him if we don't have to, especially not when he's clearly been misled.
Well, you don't have to insult me while you kill me.
I'm not killing you, one, and I wasn't insulting you, I was just stating a fact.
Oh, come on. It just seems like it would be rude not to at this point.
Rude not to what, kill you?
Yeah, we're enemies. Blood enemies. We're gonna die for the glory of the laughing one.
You don't even register on my dance card, champ.
Oh.
Your dance card? Malcolm's just gonna look over at him like, is that what you call your vendetta list? Is it your dance card?
No, it's just a common phrase that people, especially halflings, would probably be aware of.
I mean, Malcolm, please stop undermining Gaspar when he is interrogated.
Thank you, Vars.
I'm just asking questions.
What? What did you say? Did you just fucking Joe Rogan? What did you just say?
Wow, you guys are somewhat lacking in party cohesion, he says, continuing to dangle over spikes.
Literally, get a fucking therapist. Like, you clearly have some self-esteem issues you need to work through. Because friends don't dangle you over wooden spikes because you misplaced a fucking key. You know who does? Crazy cultists that think demons are gonna help them.
To be fair, that it's happened to me a few times as well.
Yeah, you're a hobgoblin. You guys have different rules.
I mean, we've never tried to kill each other, at least. Directly, we didn't try to kill each other.
I think he just did a racist.
I genuinely think that it was a fair observation of hobgoblin versus human culture.
Sounds like something a racist would say.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like something a racist would say.
When you have the ability to make the simplest of decisions without ending up dangling over a spike pit, then we will be interested in your opinion.
Right, fine.
Anyway, we're going to open that door.
No, don't open the door!
You've been supremely unhelpful, and I genuinely hope that you go to heaven.
No! I'll see you in heaven. You just kind of kneel over by the door and examine the lock. It is a similar lock to the one that you found on the other side that released the big illusion.
Great. Can't wait.
So I will give you advantage on the check to disarm it.
Before we open this door, did Piss Shirt bend bar before we got distracted and moved back? Like, have we just left that all completely open?
You did not complete that, no.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair. We could go back and do that since both of these are incapacitated. Good call.
But I'm more thinking about, leaving it open for other stuff to find or come down and use.
Are you saying you don't want to?
I can take or leave it. We've had it short. If you guys want it, we can do it.
I don't have any spells, so, it might be helpful to the overall party to get a short, long rest.
That is true.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. Vukro does, but there are 3, so if we put Vitrion in one, we get our healing back.
And if we throw N in one too, we can actually have a good, fully fighting mongoose Terminator.
From
on
the
our
room
side.
behind you, you just hear.
I mean, counterpoint, there are only 3. You 2 Vitrion would be more useful than N.
That is true. Toothpick has been very low on health.
Guys, we need to know how long it takes for a long rest to decide if we're going to split the party and have some people rest.
Oh god! We'll put Gaspar in one so he can get his spells back. He'll come out as Lord Bloom. He was Lord Bloom all along.
That would be classic Lord Bloom.
Honestly, it would.
Comes out, finally I understand. He teleports in time.
What
Sorry.
what do?
Well, I mean, we still have to get that door open, so I mean, we should try and do that, and then, well, maybe there's probably an instruction manual inside that room somewhere, right? Or on the tank. So let's see if we can find it.
Do we want to leave this guy just tied up? Would he potentially escape?
I imagine that if he could escape, he would have.
Well, he's unconscious at the moment.
No, he's talking about
He is
Jack.
tied up. Jack is tied up. Isaac took care of that.
I did, but if he was
I'll
able
I'll take him along anyway. Except I can kick him back into consciousness.
we could also hang him from one of these chain things here.
There
like
are more chains, and there's like runners and stuff along the ceiling. So it looks like it's designed to make it as easy as possible to hang somebody from their ankles over the pit.
Hell of the upside down centers.
Cultists have a lot of hell.
I mean, I guess as your prisoner, it's your call.
Okay,
If you want to decorate the room with him, that's cool.
Yeah, I think so. Until we come back and deal with all this stuff, and then we'll take care of them both when we're all done.
Okay, so you draw down one of the lengths of chain, and you're easily able to shackle it around this guy's tied ankles with a little bit of. I'm not going to make you roll a check or anything for it, although it would be funny if you dropped him on the spikes.
Yeah.
Just entertain that as a possibility, but I'm not going to make you guys do that. It's designed to be as easy as possible. You guys haul him up, and as you haul him up, he swings out and slides a bit along the track, and he is now dangling upside down next to his compatriot, who says, "Huh, there you go. How do you like it, Jack, you asshole? Huh?
I thought you guys were friends.
It's complicated. It's more complicated than that.
Nope, you're just dumb in a cult.
We're brothers. We are brothers united in a cause.
Yeah, and that cause is going to get you killed.
If need be, I guess.
No. It's going to, and it's not going to be what you want it to be.
No, it'll be a glorious sacrifice in the name of our Lord.
There's no such thing as that.
No, shut up. Okay, what do you do now?
I was thinking we'd slide on down to that cultist chamber, and not cultist chamber, cryo chamber, and try and get that door open.
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, agreed.
Yep, cool.
All right, so you slide on down. The bars are a little bent from the time that you guys spent there. Yeah, you guys get down there. All right, let's go ahead and, you know what, honestly, I am for lack of penalties to give you guys, but I'll just say with enough time, you guys are able to, all working together, bend those bars that you started before. You already made a roll for it. You've already paid the price for the bad roll. You guys are able to, after a few minutes of gut-busting work, are able to open this door.
Woo.
Woo. Very well. Who is going to get into this dastardly machine?
Why don't we crack it open and see if anybody's in it first?
Malcolm's already like getting on his PJs and is all like, "Oh, we're gonna investigate them first." Yeah.
Might be good.
All right. There is kind of a like a foggy, translucent glass that seems to be glowing from within. You don't think there's anybody immediately in it. Sort of like working your way down the side, you can see that there's a pretty obvious release, like almost like a latch for a door, or more like a locked chest. Frankly, you can throw that up and just take a peek inside, and there doesn't seem to be anybody inside of at least this center one that Malcolm is currently looking at.
Is there any like dials that say how long each rest would be, or like settings?
There are dials. If there was writing on them, they have long since rubbed off. This is ancient machinery.
Is there try and take a rubbing?
Oh, nice.
We're all history check or religion check.
It
people.
doesn't look like it was. It doesn't look like it was etched in there or anything. It may have at one point been inked onto it or something, or possibly painted.
Oh, could I make a... Well, I did make a history check on these. Would I know how long each setting would be, or how they worked, or at least theorized how they worked?
Unfortunately, not so much. Basically, what you're dealing with is technology so ancient you've only ever read about it in texts, and even then, it was probably like hearsay.
Dang.
I have an idea. What if we put the cultists in there to test it?
Wrong, that's fucked up, but it is also
It's kind of...
an ethical gray area, absolutely. But ooh boy, does it sound effective. I don't dislike the cultist idea, but I think we should start with Jack.
I also think we should start with Jack.
All right. So immediately after hanging this meat pinata up, you pull him back down along the track. Hey, what about me? No, leave me up here. I just rethought about what I said.
Good call. Good call.
You don't want that.
My name's Pingo, by the way.
I don't care.
No one cares.
Oh, okay.
Well, I care a little bit. It's nice to meet you, Pingo.
Thank you.
Dude, you're gonna end up in a cult if you become friends with this guy.
I'm not becoming friends with him here. I'm just trying to bring him back to the light, man.
You should consider it, though.
I mean, I'm all set. Because
It's a real feeling of community here. Real strength of bonds and brothership, he says, continuing to dangle over spikes.
Yeah, it looks like the only bonds you got are around your ankles, champ.
Can we stop talking to Pingo, please?
Oh, fine, let's go. Let's take Jack and throw him in the chamber and see if we can age his ass out.
You guys are saying this while hauling Jack down the rope, which just should be fun, and just sort of like physically carrying him across back down the hallway into the cryo chamber, where you lay him inside the middle one. You open it up, you put him in, you close the lid, and immediately the blue light that's been leaking out of this thing turns green. And you hear like the clinking of machinery, and suddenly it's just as though something has locked.
Well, he lives there now.
Is there any way for me to move the dials in a way that allows me to check between settings?
I was kind of hoping that they'd like light up or something once it was activated.
No, not so much. Looking at it, you can see that this thing seems to be working with limited functionality now that you actually see it working. It doesn't look like there's much of anything you can do to control it.
Oh, that's probably better in the long run.
I guess so. So then I guess let's see how long it takes.
Just imagine Malcolm putting Gaspar in, messing around with dials, opening it up, and it's just a skeleton. And Malcolm's like, ooh, bones.
Ooh, bones! Where'd that other guy go?
Not gonna lie, that's pretty accurate.
How long do you guys wait around for?
Maybe like 30 minutes?
Can we open it at all again? Or is it
No,
firmly
it
locked
is
shut?
locked. It is firmly locked.
Can we see anything happening to the little window thing?
No. It's you can see that his shape is in there, but it's very foggy and blurry, so you can't really make out any detail.
Did we check the other ones to see if there were people in those too?
You didn't specifically know.
I mean, while we're waiting, can Malcolm check them and just make sure there's nobody in them?
Yeah, you can. There is nobody in them as you go and open them, but you also notice something else that's kind of strange. These ones are quite a bit dustier. They seem as though they haven't really been well maintained. The one in the center seems as though it has been seen to recently.
Maybe Lord Bloom was through
That's it.
here. It kind of makes sense. Are there any? No, there wouldn't be any footprints anywhere because we're in stone. But I mean, is there any trace of anybody else had been here besides this?
I mean, you guys can make a survival check.
Yeah, I will roll survival. Fuck. I got a 9.
Not so much.
Vakra will aid for advantage.
Okay.
All right, I will roll again.
Alrighty.
I got a 15.
15. Okay, with a 15, the hallway outside is completely unbroken. This much you can tell. There's a thin sheen of dust and only the footprints that you yourself have made. However, down in this portion of the room where people haven't really walked too much, you can see that there is, in fact, a large, sort of a bald spot in the dust on the ground that sort of like disseminates into footsteps that mostly come to the side of this central cryo tube thing. Looking down at it, you can see that it is not the footprints of anybody here. It's almost as though they've been appearing suddenly, randomly, in this corner of the room.
Throw some flour at it.
Don't even have.
I mean, you have the Ever Biscuit.
Oh, nice. I'll break off a piece and then I'll like crumble it, and then I'll throw it at the corner.
Okay. Nothing.
I was thinking about just throwing a hammer over there to see if it hitting somebody, but
Nope, the crumbs just go to the ground.
So it seems like he teleports into you. Since as far as we could tell, there was no mechanism for the bars.
that would make sense. Yeah, he just teleports down and uses it when he has to.
And if you had this thing, you'd keep a teleport handy to reach it. And then you'd get the teleport back immediately.
So how long were we waiting? Like 30 minutes to an hour? Is that it?
Yeah, this is an important question. How long you wait?
It's up to you, but you're the expert on these. Insofar as we have one of that.
That is true. I didn't like.
Does it
Fair.
seem to have any kind of thing on it in the timer or a countdown or something?
It does not.
So it's just gonna ding like a toaster when it's done. Okay. Let's just give it like an hour, cause just like a short rest time period, and let's see what it can do in that period of time.
Okay, you guys wait for an hour, and just as you guys are starting to get antsy and just be like, this is not, okay, we got to do something better with our time, you hear a ding,
Dinner's ready.
and the top of this thing pops open
Oh, can it be a sea shanty ding?
like a bell.
Well, no, like a whistle, kind of like.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do something.
I was trying to think about it in my mind. Yeah, like that.
Okay, sure, yeah. It's a whistle that the captain is on deck. That happens, and then it pops open, and then blinking in the light, you guys see Jack, who no longer looks quite so injured and destroyed. He sort of blinks up in the light of the... Well, actually, have you guys lit anything while you were here?
No, because I think we can all sing it in the dark. Actually.
Well, all of the party members, yeah. I mean, all of the PCs. The NPCs are somewhat up a tree.
Pretty sure Mongoose can see in the dark. I saw Ricky Tikki Tavi. I know what's up.
Mostly I'm talking about Lady Fitrian.
Yeah, we don't give a shit about her, though.
That's absolutely fair.
You've made sure of it.
I made her make you guys feel bad about yourselves for about 30 seconds, and that ruined her forever for you. Yeah, so he blinks in the darkness then, and he's like, so Kantha? Where am I?
Wait, does he doesn't have the gag in his mouth anymore? I'm guessing we took it.
Where am I?
I'm gonna pretend to be Sir Kantha, and he's gonna be like, "It's okay.
Shut up.
Yes, it's Sir Kantha. Yes, how do you feel?"
You know, I mean, depictions of Sir Kantha through the years have been horrifically whitewashed and whitewashed. Basically, what I'm saying is she's a black halfling. And a man.
Like, what do you want me to make like a deep friggin' guttural?
Oh god. Hello, it is me, Sokantha.
Well, no, it would be like no, that'd be more Batman. It's like it's Okanta. How are you feeling?
As it is, he sort of recoils. He sort of recoils from you, and he's just like, and he seems to be freaking out a little bit. But he seems to be completely healed.
Well, let's put him back on the chain.
Okay, you start dragging him back to the other room, completely healed now.
Test completely successful.
Now the question is, we know the middle one works. Are you guys going to risk the other two?
So here's the thing. As soon as you pull this guy out of this cryotube, the light in the cryotube goes dark. And you can hear a little bit of a hum coming from it, sort of as though it is charging back up again.
Oh.
We don't know how long that's going to take, but Lady Fitrian should probably be the first person to get healed in it, since she has a heal spell.
But if it takes an hour each and we don't know how long it recharges, are we just going to have a long rest here doing that?
Because it's not like we're going to put somebody in there and they're going to come out like freaking 80 years old. Right, Adam?
We don't know that, actually.
You do not know the answer to that.
You know what? I'm a half-elf. I can try. I'll live if it's 80 years. It'll suck. But it's better than, someone dying. I don't know how long hobgoblins live.
Not that long.
Or are you just saying that because of Volkravar's lifestyle choices?
That's between that and what I have seen, I don't think they live long.
You're valid.
But if you're like an old man, are you still going to be able to fight?
At age 8 years, I will be 100, which is the equivalent of being like a 35 or 45-year-old human.
Holy shit, I forgot you're that old. Oh my god.
So, yeah, fuck it. I'll climb into one of the other tubes.
All right, shall I take one for the team and try to go into the other tube?
I'm not going to stop you, but the point of this was so that I could try out the shittier looking ones without you risking dying of old age.
I suppose.
Because Lady Fitrian, I know we give you a hard time, but we have grown to respect you as a party member because you almost died.
Aye.
If that one still takes an hour and we test it, and then we put her in the other one for an hour, we'll have been here for 3 hours.
Not to mention the hour previous that we tarried in the other room, which I understand was necessary, but it does change things a little bit.
I'm happy to go on from here. We're only doing this because we said we wanted to heal the healer.
Very well, then I shall get into the tube.
Oh, okay.
Wait, before you go on the tube, Lady Fitrian,
Yes?
take the biscuit with you.
She closes the tube.
Wait, can I try to throw it in there before she closes it?
Checks.
Make a dexterity check.
Yes. Fuck, I got a 6. Damn it. Oh,
It just goes plock right off the outside of the closed
my
tube.
chin. Damn.
It locks down again, much the same way that it did for Jack.
Now here's another question. Would N be able to fit into the other tube with Gaspar?
That might fuck something up, though.
That
You might come out as like Brundle Mongoose. It's a possibility. But
they
just,
merged.
is it possible?
I mean, yeah, they could definitely fit. I mean, he's like the size of he's a bit bigger than a squirrel.
How about it, En? How do you feel?
I do not need healing.
Okay, so
You
we're gonna
literally have a bunch of broken bones.
I'm pretty sure your tail is twisted in the wrong way as well.
Seriously, you look at backwards pig.
You keep my tail out of your mouth.
Oh, God, it's like the gravest insult you can do to a mongoose.
How dare you?
It's like spit at my feet. It's like, oh God. Well, I mean, Gaspar, if you're willing to be possibly become a mongoose hybrid elf, I will for it.
You know what? Fuck up, let's do it. If Lady Fitrian's already in a tube, we have an hour to kill anyway, so.
Okay.
That way we're
Very well.
only wasting 2 total hours and healing the maximum number of people. It is a shame that we wasted it on the cultist, but...
I just need to get a net so that we can catch N here.
Who is Annette?
All right, I'll say that you're able to persuade him into the tube.
It would just cut a bit of rope. Look, it's a snake. Throw it in.
Ah!
Throw this, yeah. So you're just ready for ready for like a dilated full hour of just him going at your feet in the tube.
I'm gonna lift one leg so that he has more room, but I'm uncomfortable.
All right, so that closes and starts charging up, and I think we should leave it there.
Agreed.
Okay. So yeah, you've had some ups and downs this session.
3 downs right in a row, god damn it. And then another 2 in a row.
It do be like that.
Fucking guess.
I believe I missed that damn dex check. Man, it would have been friggin' hilarious. Wish I had inspiration or something.
Too bad. Oh, the dead cultist is coming with you. Excellent.
As we get halfway there, we notice that he's attached to Vukro's trousers.
The old Vukro Velcro
Velcro.
of ours.